Hello, welcome to Pumpkin Canine Fashions. I have paw-picked my new line of dog beds. Each one delivers bold, stylish looks that make your pup stand out from the pack. With thoughtfully designed apparel and accessories, my people bring personality and flair to every tail wag. Go ahead, treat your pup to one today. Order now at pumpkincaninefashion.com. That's pumpkincaninefashion.com.
Hello, world, and welcome back to Talkin Live.
Now, let's get ready. You are Talkin Live with Lamar Bearden.
And the Democrats tell the truth, They're always talking about something that they think is going to happen. They don't even know what they're talking about. We got all these scientists talking about global warming and all this kind of stuff. And we got people trying to convince everybody to buy an electric car. We got people convinced to buy solar panels. We got people convinced to buy a blower, electric blowers, electric lawnmowers, electric this, electric that, electric this. Oh, we're destroying the world. Play this, please. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
75% chance that the entire North Polar ice cap during some of the summer months could be completely ice-free within the next 5 to 7 years.
In 5 years, scientists predict we will have the first ice-free Arctic summer.
The world is going to end in 12 years if we don't address climate change.
I'm sorry. It wasn't just Washington. Bill Gates, one of the world's richest men, also running around with his hair on fire. Climate change is a problem that gets worse every year, and yet what you have to do on a global basis is very dramatic in reshaping the entire physical economy that we have. The actual economic and debt toll from climate change will be much, much, much greater than what we have with this pandemic. But now Bill Gates is changing his tune. Quote over at the wall. Although climate change will have serious consequences, particularly for people in the poorest countries, it will not lead to humanity's demise. Although that right there suggests you should never even call climate change an existential threat. That means the demise of humanity. He goes on, people will be able to live and thrive in most places on Earth for the foreseeable future.
All right. Ain't that this what's done happened? We're done dead. We're not around no more. That come from the truthful, the honest, and the people that are Democrat that looking out for the people of the United States. That comes right straight from their mouth, man. Looking out for America. Looking at this line like a bunch of, I wouldn't even call it a dog. They're worse than a dog. A dog, an angel compared to them. But I'm listening to stuff like this, and I'm watching stuff like this, and I'm thinking, well, if they allow about one thing, they allow about another. But it was all a plan to put together a thing to bring solar panels to run the cost up, spend more money from the government, take more money and waste it. That's what it was all about. It wasn't about the solar panels. It wasn't it wasn't about all the things they said. And so Gore, he writes a book, makes a lot of money. Writes a book of lies, man. And you people, back in them days, you still believe their lying mouth. That's what I can't get. You can't convince me that half of America's done gone crazy. They see things that's happening. They see the all the things that's happening, and you know, the perverted Democrats and the crooked way they do business, and then they always point at Donald Trump. That's what makes me mad. I go to a bank. It's like me going to a bank next door over here, and I rob it. And my friend, he goes over here and robs the bank, and I say, well, that old sucker robbed the bank after I just got through robbing one. Judge him because what they've done. Same thing. There ain't no difference. I mean, Gore got all that money, made all that money off you suckers out there buying his books. And, you know, I like Fox, and I knock them out of. There's some news reporters I like on NBC, CBS, and stuff like that. And, of course, I watch Fox a lot. And we got them promoting the book, too. I mean, we can see around here, if we look hard enough, what's going on. You can't even, it's getting to the point you can't even live in a house without paying the insurance companies double what it's worth. Taxes double what it's worth. It's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. My mother always told me, when do you see the taxes going up, that the end of time is coming. Because Rome used to tax people to death. You just tax the whole world. And you know what happened to Rome then? They fell. They fell. And I get so tired of hearing about all this ICE, these people trying to take out these people that don't belong here. And our Democratic Party is hollering, oh, I'm going to shut the government down. If you ain't going to take care of the immigrants, we're going to shut it down. No, you ain't taking care of the transgenders. Oh, we're going to shut it down. The perverts and all that. We're going to shut our government down. We got to have some money for those immigrants. They talk about how that we are not having health insurance, how we're not getting enough money in Social Security, how we're not doing this and that. We don't have a plan for, health insurance. Of course you don't. You've been running that mouth for years and years. Obama's health plan was so expensive people couldn't even afford it. Run that mouth. That's all you do is run that mouth. You don't do nothing. I know a lot of people talk about doing something and never do a thing. I hear it so many times that I just don't want to hear it no more. Oh, we got to take care of the immigrants and give us $1.1 trillion and $100 billion to take care of their health care. That's why we ain't got health care. Everybody that come from other countries getting health care, and we ain't. You're not getting the food stamps like you should, because the Democrats shut it off because they want to give the food stamps to the immigrants. Now, you go down there and you vote for them when they're the cause of you not getting your food stamps. They're the cause of you not getting your check because they want to take care of the immigrants. Not you as American people. They want to take care of the immigrants. Like this global warming. They wanted to take care of one another. I had a friend, he's an Italian friend of mine. He played a harmonica. Don't never call it a French harp, buddy. He would cuss you out in Italian. But he could play out of this world. He said, you got to have a gimmick, Lamar. If you want to get the people, you got to have a gimmick. The Democrats got a gimmick for you suckers out there. They got a gimmick for you. They got the news media telling you how crooked Donald Trump is, and they're the biggest crooks there ever was. They're stealing your money from our government, taking it, giving it away, and Donald Trump has put a stop to it, and they're mad. That's why they mistreated Donald Trump. The United Nations, when he went there, they treated him like he's a piece of crap because he cut them out. There's people all over the world suffering right now. There's people in Ukraine. There's people in all these different countries. And you know what it is? You're democratic people. They're just like the Democrats. They're greedy. They want to take away from the people. I'm talking about Africa. I'm talking about all these, Ethiopia, Nigeria, all these countries. The government wants to take the money and pocket it to herself. Their organization. Their organization ain't no different than the mafia. They're worse. They're worse. They're worse. They drop food to people in Africa. They're starving to death over there. Listen, they're starving to death over there. And they're dropping food from planes, and the guerrillas, the communist guerrillas, are taking that food and selling that food. Pakistan, all those countries, Palestine, Gaza, all that food. I guarantee you somebody's making money off that food. They're not getting it. They brought it on themselves by letting the Hamas move into their city. But it's a shame that they're suffering over it now. They didn't realize what kind of hell was coming because they let them devils dig in like a bunch of rats. Can't even get the bodies back. Can't get the bodies back. They're stalling. They don't even know where the bodies are at. And we, as a country, have all kinds of riches. You're not, when you vote for a person to do what's good for the country, that's what you stick with. You don't vote for somebody that's out to take all your money, your taxes, and holler you need health insurance and you need welfare for someone that come over here illegal. Don't you know you're voting for the wrong reason, for the wrong people? And I ain't saying that they ain't a little rotten, no good piece of crap in the Republican Party either. They are. I see where they're butting in, where Trump wants to handle the Canadian tariffs. Canadian people, I got friends Canadian people. But a lot of them's pricks. I deal with them. They're arrogant pricks with American people. They're just like everybody else. You start helping them, they turn on you. The more you help people, the more they'll turn on you. The more they hate your guts. The more you do for people, they get worse and worse, and they hate you more and more. Give not once wholly to the dogs, because they'll turn and rend you. Because you help them. Be good to those that persecute you and hate you and all that. That's what we're supposed to do. But there's another scripture. If you enter a house or a city, they don't receive you, shake the dust from your feet and go somewhere that somebody will receive you. See, that Bible's got more wisdom than all you human beings. That's wisdom. That Holy Bible's got wisdom. Something that's more precious than all the billionaires, trillionaires all over the world. It's more it's wisdom from God. See, you people out there that sit back and don't realize there's a God and think you're God, you're ignorant. You're fools concerning the gospel of Jesus Christ because you don't receive it. You can't believe in your own mind that you're going to come before him one day, because a lot of you don't believe in God. I seen a TikTok video where this guy was asking, do you believe in Jesus Christ? Oh, don't talk to me. Get away. I mean, everybody asks. Well, I guarantee you might not believe now. When the end comes, you'll believe. Be too late then. And you can't believe that Jesus Christ exists. You can't believe he offers eternal life. Just like these people that go after Donald Trump. You see him doing things. You might not understand, but you see him. I don't agree with everything. But you see him doing things to make the country better. But you hate his guts. And I'm not comparing Jesus Christ to Donald Trump, because Donald Trump is a sinner. He's no Christian. And neither is most everybody in the White House and Congress, Senate, and our government. If they was, it wouldn't be murdering babies. They wouldn't be starting. Blessed is a peacemaker. You and Democrats, you ever read that where it said, blessed is a peacemaker? Of course, I know you don't believe in God anyway. Starting riots and all that. Agitating people. You media pumping people's head full of garbage, and they're following it, and they're swallowing like a hog gets a slop. So you watch these videos about these people that's got the answer for you. They know best for you. But we're still here. The only way the world's coming in when Jesus Christ decided to say, that's enough. I had enough of this human race. It ain't going to be no pollution. It's not going to be all that. Of course, we got enough pollution to kill the whole world. If it got to the point that you had to depend on it to live. And there's oceans out there with just islands of garbage been thrown in the ocean. There's animals out there that are swallowing different plastics and stuff and killing them. And you're talking about something you cannot do nothing about, man. You got 8 billion people in this world. Can you convince them that throwing garbage in the landfills, in the creeks, the lakes, the ocean is going to not have a damnation to our living? Destroy our way of life? And the animals, destroy them. You know, animals I love. And, you know, I love people so, but I can't stand their ways. But I love animals because they have more love, they have more morals than human beings. You take a lion in, he's got his own life, he don't never get another. And there's so many different animals that get They got their own mate, and they don't get another. They stay with that until they die, or both of them die. See, humans, they can learn. You can learn a lot from animals if you'd watch them. And that reminds me, you can watch our shows. We starting at 5 o'clock on Saturday on APB, channel 398. You can watch our shows about nature. You watch our gospel music and all this stuff. But you had to do something to make you feel a little better. The gospel music, sometimes when you're down, you listen to it, make you feel better. When you got through watching the news, you listen to a few gospel songs, makes you feel better. When you watch the news, you watch the Democrats, the way they're doing now, you listen to gospel music and lifts you up a little. If you believe in God, if you don't believe in God, just go on your ways. And if you're wrong, you're atheist, you're wrong at the end, what's going to happen? See, that's the point. If you can justify all the things you do wrong, like the Democrats do, and a lot of other people, of course, the Republicans do that too, but there's a lot of them don't believe God up there, the way they act. They talk with their mouth, but their actions are far from God. They want to do something for you, the Democrats. They want to take away your way of life. They want to give away your jobs. They want to give away your food. They want to give away your Social Security. They want to give away your medical health insurance. They want to give it to somebody else. They want to start trouble over getting rid of people that are here illegal. And they got you brainwashed out there to get involved in it, to protest it and to come against ICE. Now, I try to be a Christian, but I'm going to tell you something. If I'm running down the road, somebody throws a big rock at me, where I'm an ICE agent or not, they better get ready for lead to come back in the place of the rock. Because they have no business doing that to anybody. Now, if this country was invaded with the Russians or whatever, would you invite them in, knowing they're going to destroy everything that you work for? You guys are getting out there having fits because you don't like the way Donald Trump does. We didn't like the way the other, January the 6th, they didn't like the way things was going, but after that, you didn't see no Republicans out there raising hell and destroying private property. But see, that's what the Democrats do. They're a party of violence. They're a party that wants to take care of everybody but you Americans. You notice they don't want to, because they want to spend $100 billion for immigrants, and you don't even have health care. You don't even have that. There's a guy up here I know broke his back. He can't even get health care. He can't even get no disability. But see, to the Democrats, that's fine. Now, if he come over the border illegal, he needs food stamps, he needs Medicare, he needs Medicaid, he needs Social Security, he needs take care of his 50 kids, or whatever, he had 50 kids or whatever. I mean, they're working on it. There are a lot of them out there working on just as many as they can so they get a check. They ain't working on getting their tail off the couch and going to work, finding a job. You know, a lot of people ain't working where they ain't looking. There's jobs out there. There's all kinds of jobs out there if you look. I mean, we got our interest rate dropped a quarter. Ain't gonna help nothing. Well, 2 quarters now. Ain't gonna help nothing. See, the Democrats want to starve you to death to get a point across what they want. They don't care about you, and you go up there and vote for them. A lot of you elderly people, you swallow it all, don't you? It's like somebody coming to your house and knocking on the door and says, hey, I'll put all your windows in and replace your windows, and you give me a $5,000 deposit. Okay. That's when you go vote for these Democrats. That might as well be someone coming selling you window replacement, and after you give them the money, you never hear from them again. I'll give money to politicians, a lot of money. And after I had all these issues, divorce and all that, they don't even know me. I'm going to tell you something, you people better learn that you're in the public eye. You need to start respecting the people that put you there and take care of them. When the council says, let's raise the tax, you say, well, let's figure out another way to do it instead of put it on the poor people. I'm talking to all you governors, all you states, all you counties, all you cities. Look for a way to lift the burden to old people that's doing that. Make sure they get enough food stamps. Open your eyes, America. Democrats don't care nothing about you. They care for others. God bless you.
The views and opinions expressed on all Talkin Live Show presentations are those of the host and their guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of the Talkin Live TV broadcast studio, EPB Fiber Optics, or by this network or its management. Stand out with our exclusive backpack, proudly showcasing the one-of-a-kind Lamar Fashions logo, blending style and distinction into every design. Available in white or black, our backpack is lightweight and comfortable for your optimal comfort and shoulder fit. The main pocket inside can store daily necessities and contains a protective sleeve to hold your laptop along with interior pockets for storing valuables. With its classic shape, this backpack is perfect for business travel, laptop soft case, or luggage bag for short trips, and will make a great gift for any age group. The 2 exterior side pockets can hold your water bottles or your mobile phone. Order yours today in black or white at surplusproductsforyou.com. That's surplusproductsforyou.com.